Clemson and Louisville, the big game in college football tonight. With all due respect, with the crowd on hand, getting set for College game day, top of the hour, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson getting all the attention. But coming into this game, Clemson's defense is the top 5 defense in the country. They need a lot of respect. Ben Boulware, one of the defenders, is a big reason for that. But beyond that rough and tough football exterior, there's much more to Ben Boulware, the person. For more on that story, we bring back in our Marty Smith. Marty, good morning.
Matty, good morning. Ben Boulware is the heartbeat of the Clemson Tiger football team. He's not its most naturally gifted player, but he is its grittiest, completely unwilling to accept mediocrity personally or as a team. He's from nearby Anderson, the product of an extremely close family, all in which take great inspiration from their youngest brother, Cameron.
This is the leader of the defense.
Brings the blitz.
Drilled by Boulware.
Boulware got to the quarterback.
Like number 10, no,
I do. Ben Boulware is all heart and guts and desire and hustle. Scrappier than a junkyard dog. And if you ask his mom, he's a downright nuisance.
So it's kind of funny, this whole badass persona that I guess the media tries to create about him, because he's just kind of like the little pesky little brother.
An All-American candidate at middle linebacker for the Clemson Tigers, Boulware is equally irritating between the lines.
Boulware coming in. No problem there for Ben Boulware.
I've prepared so much for the game, so I'm very no stress at all. I'm confident out there. I'm comfortable. So I just start picking everybody. The linemen are all fat, have huge belly buttons, and their stomachs are out. So I walk them out and I just poke them really hard in the belly button.
That unrelenting philosophy was born here at the Boulware home, 20 miles from Death Valley. Ben Boulware is the product of a competitive, tight-knit family, which doesn't care much for whining, and all in which have a unique life perspective offered them by the youngest Boulware brother, Cameron.
His just outlook on life, he really doesn't care what the public thinks of him or what everyone thinks how he's supposed to look. He is going to wear a t-shirt, shorts every day, and some raggedy shoes. And he's showing right now these mismatching socks. Got a hole in them right now. They're usually black and white or different colors. That's why I got the tattoo of mismatching socks on my ankle.
So that's for Cameron.
Yep, for Cameron. Literally every day wearing some raggedy shoes with some raggedy mismatching socks.
How you going to let him talk about you like that?
You don't care, do you?
Well, I don't care at all. I don't care about socks at all.
Cameron Boulware is 18 years old. He has a genetic abnormality on chromosome 14 in addition to epilepsy. This results in autistic qualities neurologically and sporadic seizures. Despite that, his personality is indomitable, infectious, and endearing to all in his midst.
For me, he just helps me appreciate so much more about life. Because I got a quick temper. I get kind of mad. And I get frustrated with things that I shouldn't get frustrated about. And then I see the stuff that he goes through on a daily basis.
Yeah, Cameron just doesn't have bad days. The rest of us, we work and we get stressed out every single day, and we're trying to achieve the next level and everything. It's just a reality check every day, and it is for anybody that's around him.
Despite Cameron's intellectual disability, don't think for a second that the Boulware boys cut him any slack.
We're playing tackle football, and we're laying him out. And he'll cry for literally a second or two, and then he looks at us, and we're give him a look, and he'll suck it up. He's literally the toughest guy I've ever met my entire life.
How do you think Cameron's situation has impacted Ben as a man and a football player?
Ben works hard, and he can see possibly achieving his goals. And he knows Cameron's really never going to be able to achieve much and live on his own. And so I think in that sense, it makes Ben want to do it kind of for Cameron.
Thank you. Spin out on your foot.
Yeah.
You can do it for him?
You want me to?
Yeah, show him how to do it.
And we kid with our kids, but we always say if anything happens to me and Jamie, y'all have Cameron. You're taking care of him the rest of his life. If he's ever put in a nursing home or in an institution, we will come back and haunt you.
The Boulware's love for Cameron is evident in all they do. The air in the home is that of togetherness and loyalty, mixed well with keen perspective. And wherever they go, whatever they do, they carry Cameron's influence with them.
All the stuff that he goes through with being handicapped, dealing with his seizures, and all his just kind of daily, everyday struggles. He's always happy. Just seeing how his outlook of life and his appreciation of life changed my family and kind of our community too.
The fact that the Boulwares treated Cameron no differently than anyone else in the family, they tell me, infused him with self-confidence. They never stopped him from doing anything he wanted to do. He's currently in his second senior year of high school at T.L. Hanna right down the road. Why? Because he wanted to play the bass drum in the marching band. You saw that moment where I was in Ben's room with he and Cameron talking about the socks. What you didn't see is I just looked at Cameron at one point and said, "How much do you love that guy?" Pointing at Ben. And he said, "I love him too much. I love him so much." Matty?
Marty, tremendous storytelling as always. Really a fun story to watch as Clemson gets set on the offensive side of the ball to make some impact tonight against Lamar Jackson and Louisville. Still ahead on SportsCenter